Alrighty, we landed on this guy. This guy is slowly becoming one of my more favorite heroes because of his kit. He is Kelthuzad, the Lich Lord, the guy with the frosty abilities. His whole kit is based around getting stacks, making those stacks work for you, and then hitting maximum stacks to get all sorts of bonuses on your abilities, and then doing mind-numbingly huge amounts of damage. So he is a bit of a late game hero, but it's awesome. Our Q is Death and Decay. It has a little bit of a wind up. You throw a ball. When it hits something, it drops a pool that does more damage over a few seconds. Frost Nova is your W. After a delay, puts a circle down on the ground that roots people and deals damage. It does more damage in the center. It only does the root in the center. The outside is just as slow with some damage. Chains of Kelthuzad is your E. This ability is instant. You fling out a chain, you put it on somebody, and then you can pull another person or pull that person to a wall. And this sets up real nice for your W. Master of the Cold Dark is your quest trait. Once you hit 15, you get ability cooldowns reduced, and then after you hit 30, you get 75% spell power. Your level 1 talents also have specific rewards for these abilities. Once you hit those mile markers on your thingy. Frost Blast is your first ultimate. It's a big old orb, kind of like Pyroblast, but instead of doing a whole bunch of damage when it impacts, it roots the target, and I believe it roots everyone around them as well. Yes, for 1.5 seconds. Shadow Fissure is your big damage ultimate, though. Takes a long time to pop up, but when it does, it deals massive damage, and it is on a pretty decently short cooldown. So let's get into this game, blow some nerds up, have some fun. Okay, so it looks like we are up against a Medivh, a Maiev, an Asmo, a Garrosh, and a Whitemane with our band of miscreants here. I have been having absolutely dick for luck with the chains and the single target blow up build, so we're going to actually build Q this time. Plague Lands increases the duration early. Wow, I'm not going to hit anything no matter what I do. Just drop some damage there. And then once we hit 30 stacks, it's going to increase the puddle by 30%. That's assuming we actually hit 30 stacks at any point. This one's a lot more consistent than the other build. It's a lot easier to fall back on. Why did you die there? Should have just gone to the lane after we figured out we weren't going to get any kills. He does 75 in auto. That's impressive. Let's just go ahead. We got Medivh here. We don't care about that globe. Have 0 stacks, and we have a whole bunch of death going on in the middle lane, it looks like. I'm going to leave a rel to it so I can go be near people who will actually progress my quest. Words are difficult.
A fitting tribute to your master.
I'm pretty sure I hit the E button when the chain was still on her, but you know, whatever. Things happen.
Indeed.
Just gonna fling a Q over here real quick, make sure nobody's doing that. They are not. I mean, you can do that. Right now, our blind Qs and Ws and Es are the only thing I'm really thinking is going to be easy for us to hit.
Choose a talent.
Let's see. I guess we're going to take Armor of the Archlich here because these globes have been impressively difficult to stack as of late.
She
dodged it, so no stack for us.
The first shrine will be active soon. Steel yourselves, heroes.
Where's Illidan?
That's okay. That's pretty annoying. Got a stack there, though. Finally.
In the chain.
Currently sitting pretty at 2 stacks, down a half a level because of those 3 kills and the amount of soak that we lost early on.
It is done.
Looks like
Activate
Yrel
the shrines, defeat its guardians,
trying to help us out with that problem. So on the shrines, you're just going to want to throw Qs. You are not going to want to be too far in, and you don't want to use your combo abilities because your chain. Did I get him? I got him. There we go. Let's pitch another Q, get the puddle on some shrine control for us. One thing that KT is really good at, especially on this map. Ooh, I'm up too far. I was way too late on the armor there. I should have hit that. It's physical armor too, so this was probably a really stupid pick.
An arcane punisher joins us in battle.
Really, really unfortunate. I thought it was just pure armor. Cannot believe that did not hit him. Bait the jump. Doesn't look like the enemy team can stop us here. We're gonna take accelerated accelerated decay, which is going to deal more damage to heroes the longer they stay in the puddle. Really thought she was going in there.
By your word.
Medivh scouting us out, making it real simple. What was that? Oh, that's us dying. Trying to put down as much damage as possible.
A fateful
Trying to get some stacks before we all inevitably run away or die. Because that, I believe, was 5 people versus 4.
embrace the end.
Hey, man. Is there anybody over there? There is not.
Yes, right away.
I mean, I'll take a free stack, bro.
Well done, my son.
See if I can get... Nope, I can't. He does take the chain with him through the portal, so... You know. Good stuff. Did you see? And she just jumps it and completely negates all of the playmaking ability I just created. It's really cool. Try and get some stacks, some armor down, throw a Q, miss the Q, and do the damage.
When a plan comes together.
We are currently at 22 stacks, which is much more encouraging. Go ahead and get the wave down. At 15 stacks with this hero, you do gain cooldown reduction for your abilities, so it's, I believe, 2 seconds off. Let's go the safe way. I don't know where the enemy team may be lurking. They are all 4 bottom. Go ahead and pop that guy. They are going to get 10 without much for us to say about it.
This world shall be cleansed of the living.
So we're going to try and do the same thing and catch up because we do have some pretty dank shrine control.
I'll have to trust you on that.
I'm still going to take Shadow Fisher here even though we're taking Death and Decay or Q build
The shrine. Do not let
because
our
the burst
enemy
damage
claim the
is
Punisher's
still
power.
pretty significant later on. I don't like that. You landed on it. Let's go ahead and put that. Okay, thanks for knocking him out. Cooldowns have been stopped by the ley line. Enemy team has disengaged, and we got hit by an Asmo Q from Hades. Got him. If we can kill that Medivh, that is going to be huge. Just try not to get murdered by all the Asmo balls. And then clear this shrine with relative ease. Just go ahead and hide in the bush, drop the creep aggro. Looks like the enemy team may want to come in on us. Ow. That was a pretty decent chunk loss, but that's a big cooldown on Asmo gone. You probably shouldn't be up there, friend. Ooh, did you see that cleanse? That was pretty fucking impressive. Just keep throwing Qs. Eventually it'll be worth it. We're just doing random... Ooh, we're out of mana! But we're doing okay. Okay, we got the thing. Superior objective control team comes out on top. Can I have that globe? Thank you. We do have easy chain mode engaged when we're near enemy buildings. Don't know why it took so long to come out there. It does deal damage and slows. That's good to know. I guess this is the ultimate anti-dive ability for this tier then. Usually I just take the phylactery because the cheat death is super useful. But I was convinced stupidly otherwise here. Wow, he didn't get rooted with his big fat ass. Alright, let's take Chains of Ice. Nailed it. We took Chains of Ice there to get the slow on our chain when it hits people, which is super. I am ladlinged. Gotcha. Just go ahead and slow her down. Pitch that at him. Oh, I don't need to be here. Throw another Q. I don't care about your stupid damage from all the fucking map away. Alright. Looks like we're going to be ahead at the halfway point of this game. For a full level up on the enemy team, it looks like they are having some trouble killing our backline, so I definitely appreciate my team doing what they're doing. I always love not feeding. Just kill it as quick as we can. Look at that big old puddle of damage. And it's gonna get even better as time goes on. Because level 20 is awesome. And this character is already super fucking good at lane clear with this build. It's only gonna get worse. Wow, that didn't hit him. Before Kelthuzad. It would be nice if I could get on my mount.
Killing spree.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. Throw the Q, not hit anything. I contributed. Big old puddle. Knock this bitch out. Oh, wow. At some point you just gotta be like, can that really hit me? Oh, I guess it can. Whoop! We gotcha. Lay down some damage. I know you want to keep going. I want to keep going. That's okay. Wow. This fucking demon
Fort destroyed.
Our team is super good at clearing lanes and pushing buildings, so can we not do what we're doing here? We're gonna take the Q talent, obviously. I just missed everything. You can stay over there, though. Just put this here to try and back them up and get out. Anyway, this is going to reduce the cooldown on our Q with the explosion. Has to be the explosion, can't be the puddle. But as long as we're hitting people with our Q, wow, unlike that, and their heroes, it's going to reduce the cooldown, which at the moment is only 4 seconds. So with the way things have been going, that should be a pretty simple task. We probably could have gotten away with Power of Ice Crown as well. I did not get what I wanted out of there. Let's go ahead and put this over here, try to get some zone. There is no reason to take Decimate. If you are playing Garrosh, I just want you to be aware of that. That ability sucks, especially in comparison to Taunt. If you keep knocking them out of all my damage, they're never going to die. So, you know, that's the thing. Let's go ahead and get some damage down on the wave, and then make our way middle, because we don't want them to get that kill for nothing. He's going to jump, and when he does, there it is. Did we get the hit? We did.
Oh, some merch would hit the spot.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna go get the wave, because that's more important. And so is this building. And it's gone.
The burning hells have slain our Punisher.
Alright. Making our way to 16. Go ahead and knock that out. Throw the Q right here. Get the wave dead. Move on down here.
Embrace the end.
It's dead. Make our way up here. Make sure that's dead. Okay, can we get this? I'm just gonna sit here in this bush. Not that that matters, because Medivh can see everything. Ooh! Cheeky motherfucker. I hit the armor, so fuck you. Wow, his demons are seriously fucking shit up. And so is every displacement ability ever. Just keep trying to hit shit. I don't know why that happened. Thank God we finally started hitting the Qs. You have to stop. You have got to stop fucking hitting things out of damage. Holy crap, and he's gonna keep on living.
Fitting tribute to your master.
I mean, he lived way too fucking long. That wasn't even an objective that we were fighting over. That was a camp. Like, what? Anyway, we're closer to 20 than they are by a full level now. Just go ahead and kill this camp.
In the Lich King's name.
Make sure it's pushing for the cushion
Kelthuzad.
of the bruiser camp.
Right away. Embrace the end.
Where are you guys? Middle. We don't need to try to kill you. You're gonna get killed.
Within a shrine. It will be ready, mortals.
At level 20, we're going to take the Damned Return, which is going to put a shade down. The shade is going to copy our Q casts, which is going to make it a fuck ton easier to land this shit. So, yeah.
So be it.
How long does he last? He lasts 15 seconds. Holy fuck. And I'm pretty sure you can't kill it either. So, we're going to go ahead and slap it down over here. It's basically a chromie cube, but way cooler because... Whoa! I just want to start pitching Qs. Because it's basically permanent. You can put it wherever you want to. I'm just going to keep laying down damage. What happened there?
I will never bow to
He just threw me in place. Nailed it. I don't want to be anywhere near any of this other stuff, though. Hey, good job, team. Way to go! Superior objective game. That's okay. That's okay. We could let them go. I love the Q build just because of how consistent it is. It really, really is the easiest way to get damage on this hero. It doesn't do much in the way of straight up ending people like his other builds do. That was super late on my part. But, like, look at this building's home bar. I'm not even sure what that chain hit, because there wasn't anything in between those two. Let's go ahead and just dump that there, see if we can hit anybody with it. I have been thrown! Just put down the damage. Lay it down, try to live. Can't do it. Maev had our number. Can we... Nope, we're not going to make it out of here. You can do it, I believe in you! Just leave. Just leave. Why aren't you leaving? Get the fuck out of there! Oh, right. The comparison to Chromie's Sand Echo, though. Wow, you're really gonna die. You really just died because you don't know how to back up. It's called clicking left. Super handy, I know. Comparison to Chromie's Sand Echo, though. Chromie's repositions to where she was last, whereas this one sits right where you tell it to for 15 seconds and copies your every fucking Q. And with your Q having a short cooldown, because your stacks and the talents that you took, he should be flinging shit all over the place. And I think what we need to do going forward, since we were a lot up in that fight, forward in that fight, we need to do a better job of just sitting back, throwing our damage out from afar. Like, look at how much... And using our W and E ability to peel. Let's go ahead and grab our tap, make sure shit gets going. We just want to stay extra safe. We'll use our R over there just to see if we can hit anybody. I'm going to try and put him right here. Yeah. Throw a Q over there. We missed whoever was over there, but it was still a good idea. Throw a Q down here. Got 3 seconds before I can replace the shade. Artanis is bottom. Let's not go giving the enemy team free kills while we've got our top wave a-pushing. Looks like we're in position to take the game with this. I shouldn't be up this far, but there's 3 people top, so I'm going to put my shade here and then start throwing Qs. Do you see how fast that building died? What? And then we'll throw a Q here too, just to keep it going. Just kind of proxy farm the wave, make sure that we don't lose too much pressure. I am going to put my shade over here now. We're going to throw Q's this way. Then Diagram of Doom. Throw some Q's that way. Put another one over here. I do not care. I hit that by mistake. That was supposed to be a Q. That actually killed me. That is really, 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 really stupid. Just absolutely insane amounts of stupid that he did. Let's see. Are you fucking kidding me? This is what the Blizzard Balance team gets paid for? Need to bring it back there. They got rid of one Chromie and made a bigger, fatter one. Oh, he has to scale. Oh, you mean like Chromie does? You mean exactly like Chromie did when she was... Ugh! We want to have an artillery mage. That's why we left Chromie the way she is with her current rework. And then we introduced Asmo to take her spot as the cancerous, toxic, awful hero that everyone hates. Which sucks because Asmo's actually cool. But whatever. Maybe I should have taken fucking Phylactery. To help mitigate all the fucking ridiculous burst damage that he does for absolutely no risk whatsoever. Couldn't even slow him down in the early game because our team is basically the same as theirs. In game plan, anyway. Put down free damage. Just keep putting that free damage down. That did not... Are you kidding me? That is some special kind of stupid.
No, our Punisher has been felled.
Thank you for the heals.
Well done.
Looks like Urel decided she just wanted to take a peek and see what the enemy team was doing. I apparently have done the same. Artan is busy on the camp. Let's try and clear that quickly so we can get him back focusing on the thing that matters, which is the enemy team wanting to murder our butts off.
So be it.
Can we do this?
This world shall be
Cannot believe that.
myself.
Let's try to slow him down. Put a thingy in the middle of that. She caged and then immediately ran away. I am okay with her decision to do that. Look at all that damage. You're just standing in it. It's so painful.
The strength of the light flows through you.
Does it? I'm a zombie. I didn't realize that's what happened. I don't know anything about Warcraft. Anyway, our team doing a masterful job. Oh, okay. She walked right through both of those. Did you fucking see that? There's no fucking way. Anyway, keeps down. Got catapults pushing all over the place now. Let's go ahead and put our shade down here. Make sure nobody's over in this bush. We're good. Urel on the top camp. Making sure them bruisers have plenty of cushion for that lane. Hopefully they don't just get cleared before the objective comes back. Let's get there. Let's get her. She's so close to dead.
From the board.
Or not. I mean, we wanted to sit in the middle lane that already has all of its buildings dead and just, I don't know. I have no idea.
It will be my pleasure.
We're just gonna sit back here, do damage, with our shade, honestly, because we don't need to be any further forward than that. We're going to get hit by that again. That is such a huge hitbox. Throw our guys forward. Ah, wow, I got hit by that. That is so incredibly ridiculous. Try and slow him down. Put a shade up here. Fling a Q that way.
Strength of the light flows through you.
That's upsetting.
The shrine is ready. Go and claim the Punisher's power for the high heavens. Well done, my servant.
Got some damage on that building with our shade too. Really impressed. I love this ability. I think it is so good.
Choice.
There you go. I helped. Now I'm gonna come help with this thing. Just want to make sure that we have got our Q buddy up here. Wow, neither of us managed to hit anything. Good job.
As the shield rings.
Got him. That is such a good ability. There's a reason it's a level 20. The Venn diagram of death.
The tide turns in our favor. A frozen Punisher has joined us in battle.
So here we go. This should be the game-ending push if we're all here, all paying attention. You're not really gonna get away, are you? Oh, you did. Can, what are we doing? That's disappointing. We got Maev though, and the objective is still pushing harder than your mother in labor. How did he not get pulled back? What? Ow. Honestly, I think the phylactery probably would have been better here also, because it gives you passive spell healing? Like, yeah, I don't know. This should, I guess, only be picked in the instances where you're getting dove on by a Greymane or a Diablo. That Garrosh had zero idea what he was doing, so it wasn't really useful for him. That was a 30-fucking-minute game. Talk about methodical. I didn't make it on board. I'll give it to Lucio, though. He was in a couple situations where he could have got his butt asthma blasted, and he lived. So, kudos to that guy. Alright. Talents. Talents are Q, the Plague Lance. It is going to increase the Death and Decay pool by 30% after you hit your thingies, and increase the duration from level 1 for hitting it on people, which is super useful. Armor of the Archlich gave us armor, physical armor, that's auto attack armor. Should have gone with the phylactery. Accelerated Decay to increase the damage on our Q. So the longer that they stand in it, the more damage they take. Shadow Fissure at level 10 because it probably could have gotten away with Cryoblast, to be honest, or Frostblast, whatever the fuck it's called. But this still does a decent amount of burst damage and is a pretty good peel tool, making other people back the fuck up. Chains of Ice to slow people after we pull them together. And then Arcane Echoes to reduce the cooldown of our Q. Shade, the Damned Return, which is the shade of Naxxramas, to pitch more Qs, more objective control, more periodic damage to the enemy team. They couldn't stand in it for very long. We did. Oh wow, 8 kills. Appreciate this build way more than the other one. And we got the most soak on our team. So this is the way to go. I think honestly in quick match, if you're really going to play KT, pick Q build. It's totally cool. I mean, I guess if you want to end up on YouTube or you're in EuroLeague, go the other one, but I fucking love the Q build. Anyway, that was Kelthuzad, the motherfucking frozen Iceman of Death. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for hanging out. You have yourself